Good morning, friends. I'm back with another journal share, actually two journal shares. I've been absent. I'm sorry. I've been so busy this summer and well, we're just a few days into summer. Spring has been really busy. Gardening, taking care of two homes. It's wild. And so I haven't been able to do a lot of crafting, but that is life and we are blessed. And but I just wish life would slow down some. Anyway, I had put this book up on Etsy a few weeks ago and I have not gotten a video for it. And then I took a Patreon class from Bohemian Crafter and made this book from a, not a hardbound book, a paperback book. And it was so fun to do it. And so if I have time, I'll go through it. Plus, I want to share one of my latest DigiKits. I'll just put that on right now. I made these little vintage binder clips by taking a picture of some old-fashioned binder clips. And this is what the digital looks like. And I've fussy cut a few of them out already. But this is what it looks like when you download it. Then you fussy cut them, and I've made two different sizes. There's 3 different binder clips, and each of them have 2 different sizes. And the 2 different sizes are so that the bigger ones have a 5 or a ½ inch hole in the little handle, so you can use a ½ inch hole punch. And then what I usually do is either I take my distressing pad and go in, or I take this brown magic marker, and that way I get rid of the white core of the cardstock. I usually print on either white, or this one is a parchment, a really light, well, it's kind of an off-white parchment paper cardstock. And so you go all the way around that if you want. I like to hide that white core of most of my digitals if they're to look, old. That's what I like to do. And so you just fussy cut them out, and then this one is for a 1/4 inch hole punch, and that's kind of your normal hole punch tool. And then I would do the same, go around the edges and darken the edges. So then when you go to use them in your books, you just glue down like this part of the clip and leave about 1/8 or 1/4 of an inch unglued. Glue it down like this one is. This is another one of the samples. And then you take your piece of paper and it's a tuck spot, and it looks like it's been clipped to your page. And here's a bigger one that I have done the same with. And so I just think they're fun, and it gives kind of a fun look to ephemera. Here's a one that I put on, but it's glued. Both of these are glued to the page, just so that it could be a tag and not get hung up on when you go in and out with it. And I think that might have been all that I did. There might be one. Yeah, here's one more. And so that holds this little day book page. Oh, and here's another one. It has a bended, or it's a folded piece of paper. So that's that. So I think you'll have fun with them. Go over to my Etsy store and download them and have fun with them. I sure am. Okay, so now we'll get to my Wildflowers book. This book was actually only about a ½ inch spine, but it's kind of like those little golden books if you open it up, after you remove the glue and staples from those little golden books, then you can open up the spine, and so it made it 3 times as big as it was to begin with. Let's see, it is 8 3/4 tall, 6 3/4 wide. It has an 1 1/4 spine, has 3 signatures with anywhere from 14 to 15 pages each, for a total of 176 pages. Probably plus pages, because you know we always put extra stuff in for writing. I need to back out a little bit, sorry. Okay, so we'll go quickly through this because I'd like to go through the other one too, and I don't know how long my phone will let me do this. Anyway, so inside I made the inside cover decoration is a green piece of cardstock with some sketches of flowers, hopefully wildflowers, because that's what this is, wildflowers. Anyway, flower sketches of some sort. And so there's a pocket here that has some of these fun old store price tags. They're not tags, but they're just for show on the show floor on the products. And then an old Texaco tag with some sari silk and a couple old counter. Oh no, this isn't a counter check. This was part of your wallet, and then you could write the how much your check was for. This is from the Omaha First National Bank. And then here's a large flash card. And I put an index divider card with the letter W for wild, and this one has the F for flower. And then here's another little pocket, and it has a long tag in it that's been collaged and some space to write on the back. And it's from a window envelope, so you can see what's behind when there's something, when there's nothing in it, and then when there's something in it, there's still something pretty. Here's just an old bag from True Value, and it holds some extra things to journal on, some authentic paper. Here's a cloth pocket. I think that's some kind of eyelet trim, lacy eyelet trim that's been grunged up. And I just have this there so it stays better. Some more date book paper. An old card, copy of an old card, layaway tag. And getting back to the original book, all of the pages from the original book are in here, and they are in order. And I tried not to cover any of the content so that whoever wanted to could still read the content of the book. So here's a little pocket here with a tag, and this pocket is from an old greeting card. I use these now and then. I think I've told people what they were from a handicapped village that's in a town near me. It was for adults who were mentally retarded, and this was a project that they had. People would donate their old used greeting cards, and then the residents would cut them down to smaller little greeting cards, and they would sell them. And so somebody had a whole box of them that they sold on a garage sale, and so I got a hold of those, and I loved them. And so here's some more of the original book page. And there's another one of the little card pockets, and I put a little tag there. This was something fun that I decided to do. I have so many flashcards, and I thought, I'll never use all these flashcards. What else can I do with them? So I just started cutting out some of the blocky numbers. I like using numbers and letters in my journals, so that gave me something to do with my hoard of flashcards. I'll never use them up. So then I also had some of my own digitals that I thought, well, they're flowers, I will put them in. And then this is just a really pretty background page. This center pocket, I put some flowers, a flower book page in there. And then here's another window envelope that has, what I've done is I dried some, pressed and dried some, what are these called? Little grape hyacinths. And so that is just encased in there. You can't, it's not a pocket, I don't think. Yeah, it's not a pocket. It's just something pretty to look at. And then I just put some little eyelets on each corner just for fun. And it just clamps on there with the bulldog clamp. Another pretty rose. I just put this pretty little disc there. It's not covering up any of the images or any of the words on the original page. There's some more sketches from the original book. And they're, like I said, they're all in order, so you can read the book as if you have the book in whole. This came from another wildflower book that I bought at the same place. I just cut it out, backed it with some grid paper and sewed around it. And it's just extra journaling. I've had this little strip of fabric with buttons on it for the longest time, and I'm finally I thought, well, I'm just going to use it. I needed a little bit of interest on the bottom of the pages, because I like that. I just like to have a little interest spilling out. And so I put this little ruffled and stained piece of fabric here on it, and there's these colors, and these buttons are in this fabric. Just call me Martha Stewart. I'm just really coordinating here. Some pretty bird images. I think these are on my Etsy. No, they're not. No, they're not. They should be. I found this ad in an old Red Cross magazine. I just thought that was really pretty. The back has some things on it too. It's fun to read those old ads and what they were interested in back then, what was selling. And there's some more opportunity for journaling. This is from that other wildflower book. Another pocket from the middle. Here's some more of those little card pockets. And then this is a card pocket. And here's the, whoops. Here is the name of the place where these originated, and it's called the Hope Training School, Hastings, Nebraska. It's not open anymore, but that's where these came from. And then here's another one, and I just put this little, it's really heavy-duty cardstock, and what they were originally were dividers in a watch crystal case. And I thought they're just interesting. I like to use them in some of my journals as tags, or, I've got some in this other book and on the edges of the pages, so they're like tabs. And then this one is kind of a hidden place. I took this image that came from this page where this little round cutout was, and so I just made it round and sewed around it, and it's held on by this strip of fabric and glue, and so it's just a nice little place where you hide things. There's another one of those little miniature cards, and so I just have it tucked over the top of that page. some ledger paper. And this particular ledger paper had this invoice or receipt glued to it, so it made a nice little pocket to put a tag. And then I just put these little receipts, I stapled them together, and then I just put them over the edge. So that just gives you another place to journal. Some eyelet trim, another little corner tuck, and it has an ABC card and this sales and service invoice or receipt. There's all three pages, so gives you some extra place to journal. I really like this, how this little book turned out. I hope the new owner will like it as much. And this is top tuck made from some old sheet music, or no, it was a Swedish hymnal. And so I think I have the bottom of this somewhere else in this book. Hopefully I'll find it. Another pretty disc, pretty flowers. Another little pocket here. You can pull that out and write on it. Some extra place to write. This was a really fun little tablet. It has pupil here, and so you'd write like the pupil's name here, and I think it was like maybe a spelling test page, because down below it says correct or misspelled words. So I'd never seen anything like it. I like it. Another little bird card with a little, this was off of a book, the very top where, yeah, it's like the pull on a book. And then this one is another flower book page in the middle of that signature. Another little greeting card pocket with one of those dividers. Some kind of permit. This is authentic and it's a little fragile, but you can maybe use it, glue it down on something to extend your writing surface. Here's a receipt from, I think it's some kind of club, some kind of lodge, and it's from 1929. It even has some Scotch tape. I harvest those out of books. Oops, lost my light. Timed out on me. Some trading stamps, some more ledger book. 1929, 1930, 1934. This is the dues. Here's the bottom of the other music page. I got a digital from Lorna at TaylorMade Journals, and I love her, I think it's Philip Morris prints. I just love them, and I'm trying to use them, and this is what, I just thought this would be pretty. And then this was the back. I think this was one of the pages in this Swedish hymnal, and so I wanted to keep that. And that's just a tag you can write on. Decorate your page. Some Greg shorthand pages for collage work if you'd like. Another layaway tag. There's the other side of that insurance book, and there's some more of Lorna's Philip Morris. William Morris. I don't know. Anyway, some kind of Morris guy on Lorna's Etsy shop. You will love them. They're beautiful images. I just love this writing in ink. An old coin envelope, and I've just got some paper in there. Some more grid paper. This was kind of fun. It was in a book. So there's this size grid and there's this size grid. There's several, there's maybe 6, well, 3 pages, 2 each, so 6 pages. Some more tablet paper, another bingo card, and here's some more of that beautiful artwork. And then somebody wrote her name, Hazel, on one of the blank pages of a book. So she lives on. She never thought that would be, probably. She's living on in somebody else's junk journal now. And this junk journal you saw was tied together with the elastic and a button. Okay, so we are at 20 minutes. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, this book I made with Eva from Bohemian Crafting's Patreon. And I highly recommend it. It's so much fun. She gives you really good instructions. One thing I had fun doing was gold leafing the edges of the pages, so you get kind of a shimmery effect. And then one of the sections, like there's 4 or 5 different sections, and so there's one part of each section you decorate one of the edges of the pages in gold. And I never would have thought of that, but I really enjoyed it, and it makes a real fun look. So I'll just kind of start going through it a little bit, and then you can decorate however you want. So I covered it. I think I painted the original cover and then grunged it up, and then I put some scrapbooking paper on, and then I put some creepy cloth down, and then I found this image of this sweet little girl, and I love how iridescent her little dress looks. I don't know, I'm sure that whoever, well, no, I have the original picture, and it does, and it's an old picture, but I don't know if it was my scanning of it that caused this iridescent, but oh my gosh, I love it. Anyway, so I backed it with some black photo, the old-fashioned photo album paper. I put that on, and anyway, sewed around it. So then you get in, and then I just covered the first, I know this is a digital from online, but I can't remember whose it is. I'm sorry. And then I made pockets. So there's some little extras here from like a dictionary. These are dictionary sketches. Extra place to write. Just some extra little decorations. There's more from this group of papers. I covered, so all you do is you tear out some pages, and then you go and you decorate them and fold them or whatever, you'll have to get to be a Patreon so you can go take this lesson. I don't want to steal her ideas and give them away. But then I covered some of the surfaces with, things you can write with. Here's one of those little clips. And then here's what I was talking about earlier. This is a divider from one of those watch crystal cases. And then on the back is writing, and then there's an envelope. It has some things in it. This is more writing surface. Then here's a nice pocket. Looks like a filing cabinet pocket. Another little place to tuck things. And here's some more surface to write on. And then like I said, I harvest these old yellowed Scotch tape pieces, and then I use them in journals. Extra place to write, and a little tag. And then here's that little gal again that's in the pocket. Another card to write on. I found this label at an antique store. It was laying on some counter, and I asked, can I buy this label? Oh, sure. Anything's for sale. So I made copies of that, and I love it. I just love how that turned out. There's a pocket here. There's nothing in that. Little ruffle, another one of those tabs. But I'm afraid I'm gonna run out of time on my phone. So if I go black, or if I go away, then you know I've run out of time on my phone. So I'll try to get through this as much as I can. There's some things in the pockets. There's a little tuck spot there, some more places to write. Little tag here, little tuck spot. Here's a tab. I'm still using time card, Sharon. Thank you so much. It was so nice of you. And then here's the bottom of a layaway ticket that I just tucked here. And so that this tag keeps that other one from coming out. It won't. I don't think anyway. It's pretty tight in there. And this is just a pocket. There's nothing in it. Little feather decorates this layaway ticket. It's been rounded and it makes a nice little corner tuck. And another layaway ticket is in that window envelope. Here's another one of those chunky numbers from flashcards. A little calling card that's been grunged up. It's a copy of one. It's not a real one. This is real. Library card. Some more place to write. More places to write. This is a picture of a 15th century Spanish ship. Another calling card is tucked inside here. Oh, come on. And there's another pocket here. There's another clip. And there's Christopher Columbus. Another pocket there. It's sideways. I stapled it on. Little tag here with more writing space behind. Lace on top, lace on the side. This opens up. There's a flashcard, another tag in that little pocket. Some more places to write. Another library card. There's another one of those dividers. I just put a hole in it and it's kind of a dangle. Another pocket with some paper in it. And here's that, again, that gold around the side. Love it, love it, love it. Another envelope pocket that holds a tag. Here's another chunky number. Library card with a tag or tab on the side. Another library card, and this is a page out of a French word and phrase book. Thought it was a fun size. Another pocket, and this flips open for more writing. Some more goodies inside there. And the back, let's see, oh, there's another pocket that doesn't have anything in it. There's another tag here in the window envelope, and a tag here. Oh, I forgot there's a tag here that's an extra. There's an extra pocket behind that. And so this little time card tag goes in here. So that's about it. The back has some little pockets here with extra goodies in as well. So that is my sharing for the day. That was a lot. I hope you're all well. I hope you're getting good weather. We could use some rain here, but we're making do. I wish you all the best. Thanks for coming along. If you liked my video, please hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be reminded when a new video is up. I hope you have a good day. Thanks a lot. Bye now.